One of the biggest things is a lack of trust of the older generation to the younger.
That gap took away the part where we can actually come together and talk about the issues of our community.
Hey.
Hello. I'm Leah.
I'm Richard.
Frankie.
Hello, Barbara.
Nice to meet you.
Hi. How are you?
What pronouns do you use? Pronouns?
I don't know.
She, her, they, them?
I don't know what you mean. It's your generation.
Yeah, I understand.
I know. I have a lot to learn about that.
Yeah, I can help with that.
My name is Charles Valentino. My age, I'm 67.
Wow, you look good.
I'm 28 years old. I'm an artist, and I identify as a trans woman. It's very nice to meet you, Fatima.
I use they, them, he, him pronouns. I'm trans mask, so.
Okay, good.
We have the history, and I think it's important for us to pass it on, to share that.
We seem to believe that there's nothing we can tell you because you're not going to listen.
You were coming up in a time to be homosexual was illegal.
Yeah.
My first gay club experience was just 2012, okay?
Oh, good.
It was just 7 years ago.
You're a newbie.
When I was a kid, there was really no positive word for being queer or gay. So to come to this point to accept myself and and hold myself up in regard is a really extraordinary thing.
Pride is not just 1 month. It's how you carry yourself and how you live your life all the time. I would say that pride for me starts in the mirror, liking what I see there first.
It's a way to celebrate, but we also can't forget that the reason we have the Pride Parade is because of what happened at Stonewall 50 years ago.
Stonewall means a great deal to me. It occurred only 3 months after I came out.
I think I'm still learning about Stonewall and trying to reconnect with the history that folks like me went through and lived through.
Up until that point, gay bars were always raided. People were put into paddy wagons and taken away.
I was there that night that it all went down. We've had enough.
This is it.
This is it. Enough.
I have this incredibly vivid image of a policeman standing with his stick in the air. They were beating people. It was really awful.
I think of names, Marsha P. Johnson, Sylvia Rivera, Miss Major.
You saw things that I didn't see. In the 60s were the riots, and then there's the AIDS crisis.
Yes.
And within our own community, there's a lot of stuff that we still have to unify on.
It's wild how much attention we could give to rainbow flags, but not to, I think, dead Black bodies, specifically Black trans girls.
I'm gonna be the same person regardless of if I'm a man or a woman. I think personality and like how somebody is, like if they have a good heart, like that's all that really matters, not how they identify.
I know people in my generation are grappling with that and trying to understand that, knowing how we were prejudiced against, that I certainly don't want you and your generation to be prejudiced against because of us.
Oh, I think you're wonderful. I think you're doing really well. It's nice to see
Thank you.
young people that are really advanced in their thinking.
Yeah.
You know?
We lost the grandparent experience, the aunts speaking to their nieces and nephews, the uncles. We've lost that, and especially within our communities.
I feel like having moments like these where we can talk is the right step to make, just kind of bringing it all back together. This is step one.
Definitely step one.
Like, we should go to Stonewall.
I know, yeah, let's go to Stonewall for drinks.
I'm down.
Okay.
and it's an international festival for the creative industry and innovation and entertainment.
Networking summer camp.
Absolutely incredible and wild.
The modern day contemporary artists in advertising.
Debauchery.
Get inspired. Very intense.
Be it Zoo, where the world of advertising meets.
Booze Fest.
Food party.
I came back with more stuff than when I
I've made that walk of shame.
Good for business. Love parade for
Advertising people trying to make some sense.
Great energy.
good connection.
So much fun.
My lion friend here.
Here. Where the lions are sleeping.
3 lions. There's always someone waiting somewhere.
Pool party.
Really hard work, mom.
Anarchy. Anarchy.
Ecstasy. That's my old band.
See and be seen, and you have to be there. I'd say I don't want to go.
Toilet. Spin. People giving each other a prize.
I love it.
They won the lion, but they lose dignity. So it's about
Some kind of dignity.
my dignity.
Couple brain cells, maybe.
All my credit cards, all my business cards. I actually lost my passport.
I lost my good liver.
I lost my memory. My
Wallet, my keys, my address.
I lost a shoe once.
I lose my voice.
2 flip-flops.
My sunglasses.
My dignity.
My dignity. My sobriety.
I'm not gonna say that.
In the end, white wine, because rosé, you get fucked up.
Actually, the Martinez, because there are more people I know.
Martinez is the sure shot. Martinez. Martinez.
Martinez.
Martinez. Martinez.
Martinez.
Martinez
first, until I see the bill, and then just
Dark, bright, dark. Lots of rosé.
white wine.
White wine, straight liquor, whiskey, vodka. I would definitely choose white wine.
Yeah, for sure, white wine.
Gin and tonic. Champagne. Tons of beer.
Normally white wine, but when it comes.
Rosé all day.
All the way.
That can get ugly.
Love. The connections. Love.
That stays.
Can I get a last one? Love. It's crazy. The whole city.
It's super bonkers.
I've attended digitally
1 time.
3 times.
Only 4 times.
I don't know, 5, 6, 7.
I'm a newbie, I think.
7 times, 6 or 7 times, 10 times, 9 times, 8 times.
10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 12.
Over 10 times.
13, 14 times?
Wait, 22 times.
Yeah, I cannot remember.
I always say I learned a lot.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
In the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic, when millions were losing their jobs or forced to take unpaid leave, those that needed our help most were forgotten and left alone to suffer. So to encourage people to help those most affected by COVID-19, we put the 1.2 million lights on the world's tallest building up for sale, and turn an average food donation brief into something that captured the attention of 1 billion people, as within 24 hours, the idea became a global cause.
We're back at 542 with a look at what fundraising looks like in the United Arab Emirates. The Burj Khalifa.
Burj Khalifa in Dubai
turned into a giant charity donation box.
The world's tallest building is a glowing beacon of charity.
So every time somebody donates one meal, they project a light on the front of the Burj Khalifa.
The Burj Khalifa has been lit up to celebrate 1 million meal donations for COVID-19 affected families.
Donators were driven to a website that had 1.2 million individual pixels for sale. Each pixel represented a light and a meal, which could be bought for as little as $3. The site's backend pushed updates to the Burj Khalifa's display servers in real time, which then lit the building's lights for the world to see. In just 7 days, all 1.2 million lights were sold, thanks to the generous donations from people of 118 nations and many global brands. What started as a tall ask quickly became a shining example of human generosity and kindness.
For years, Google has used search data to celebrate the trends of the moment. But what happens when you look across the entire history of Google search? You find the icons who have influenced American culture more than any others ever. This Black History Month, we created a film honoring the most searched individuals and moments in the history of Google Trends data. The campaign launched during the Grammys with a 90-second film, which was viewed over 20 million times in its first day.
Yo, this is dope right here.
The film was part of an integrated campaign, which included iconic out-of-home and print in major publications in Black-owned papers. The campaign broke the mold by relying entirely on data to reveal the truth about Black history makers. And the public took notice.
I started crying too when I was watching it. I got emotional because what you see is we are beautiful, we are inspirational, we are talented, and as Adrian would say, we are dope. So dope. So thank you for that.
With organic write-ups in key publications. Love from some of the biggest celebs on the planet. Shout-outs from teachers across the country. And 99% positive sentiment overall. This campaign resonated far beyond our target audience.
New viral Black History Month ad from Google.
Then you realize, oh my gosh, all the people that are most searched that they showed happen to be African Americans.
Numbers don't lie.
The film was also paired with an investment in the future generations of Black leaders. A $3 million contribution to the NAACP's Act So Youth program. In the end, the Most Searched campaign shined a light on the individuals who have inspired us all, and proved that we each have the power to make history.
That was a really good commercial. Keep on rocking with us, Black folk. Your Black staff on board, they smart. They got it. They got it together. All right.